Welcome back, you guys. Woo! This video will be story time. I want to share something that happened to me. Not recently, just in general. And in general, let me tell you what I've been doing. So I have to go to work. I'm essential. But yeah. So aside from going to work, I have been running. Running sucks. Even if you have ran a marathon, you probably still hate running because it sucks. Anyway, I've been running, and today I ran and I walked. And I'm a little upset. That's why I'm sharing this with you, because it was raining when I decided to run. So that's why I came back and only did a mile and a half. And then it stopped. So then I take my dog out for a walk, and I'm like, perfect. And then it's cloudy again, and it starts raining during the walk. Since then, it has stopped, and it's beautiful and sunny out. I think that's a sign that I shouldn't be running. I'm taking that as a sign that maybe I shouldn't run. And you know what? I'm taking it. That's what I've been doing. And today it's beautiful again. So, story time. You're probably thinking, what do you got to say this time? Like, cause last video, we're not talking about last video. I'm leaving it up. I'm keeping it. Sorry for the glare, but these glasses are cute. So they're staying. Whatever. Let's begin. So, I am someone who, at a point in my life, I didn't take things seriously. But now I take more things seriously, like building relationships and keeping great friendship and making sure I'm there for my friends and all that stuff. But I take things that I should have back in the day. Now I take it seriously. So last year, talked to maybe, let's just put a number out there. Let's say 3. Okay, let's not sound too bad. Talked to like maybe 3 guys. And I liked them, because if I talk to you, I have to like you in some kind of way. Is the glare that bad? Let's see. How about that? Anyway, we'll do this. So, trying to make sure the glare, wait. There. Okay, so I talked to 3 guys, and not at the same time. Like, come on, like, I have respect for myself. Anyway, so the first guy, he was younger than me. So the first guy, he, I met him, this wasn't last year, this was the year before last. I met him at my job, which is the best way to find people and the worst way to date people. But yeah, I met him at my job. And he was fun. He was a fun person. We could talk, we could laugh, drink. We just had fun together, right? Telling you this story time, it's interesting, okay? And if you're watching it, it's because you're nosy. I already know you are, because I'm nosy. So anyway, right. So he was a really nice, fun guy. But he just was a hoe. A hoe. Like, you can't be a hoe and think that it's like, you can't, how do I say it? Like, he was such a hoe that it wasn't even cute. Like, it wasn't suave. He didn't have swag. It was just, he was obviously just talking to every female that had a vagina. Okay? So, he was fun and interesting. Didn't take him too seriously. We went on some dates, maybe 2. It's not gonna go far. That's guy number 1. I talked to him from maybe, let's say, February until like middle of 2018. Yeah. It was just like flirtatious conversations. It didn't last long. It overlapped with guy number 2. No, let's call him John. He was just, he was just a nuisance. He was obviously a hoe, and he just wasn't of my type. All right. And it overlapped with guy number 2. So guy number 2, let me know. Let me know. This is not live, so you can't let me know. But I feel like the glare is getting too much. Anyway, so guy number 2. Oh, sweet as pie. He was such a sweet guy. I liked him. But here's the thing about me. If I like someone a lot, I tend to become thug. Gangsta. Like, I don't want you to know I like you. I don't want you to know I'm flirting with you. I don't want you to know that you're my type. I don't want you to know. Like, yeah, I just don't want you to know, because that means if you know, that leaves me vulnerable. And if I'm vulnerable, that means you can hurt me. And I don't want that. But yeah, so the second guy was sweet as pie. Honey, he could take me anywhere. He didn't, because you got to have boundaries, baby. Especially being a female, you must have boundaries. You cannot let a man control everything. So in the beginning, because then you lose your identity, you lose yourself a little bit in that, and you just make sure you set up boundaries so he can respect you, right? Ooh, a little bit of a lesson. Okay, we're doing lessons today too. Anyway, so this is a funny story time. And I think this is why it backfired. Anyway, okay. So the second guy was sweet as pie. Let me tell you where it went wrong. We already know the first guy was obviously a hoe. That's why I just let that die down. We didn't continue because of that. Because I was just tired of talking to him, because I could tell he was talking to some other people at the same time. I could just tell. Second guy was so sweet. He was so genuine. But I have trust issues. Okay. I have really bad trust issues. Sorry. I keep looking at the viewfinder. So, because I'm nervous about the glare. I still want to upload it anyway, but whatever. So the second guy, he was sweet. And we went on a date, and he literally asked me if he could kiss me on the cheek. And I'm like, that's a winner. Mind you, I'm a little fresh at times. Like, I could be very forward. You know, my face is I think it was funny because my face was kind of like, that's it? On the cheek? But the lady in me was like, he's a keeper. He's sweet. I kind of just brushed everything off. He would tell me he liked me and, he wanted to see me more. And I'd just be like, no, you don't. You're too nice. Like, you're too sweet. It's not his fault. I don't trust him. It's my fault. I don't trust him. I'm messed up in the head. And I was like, no, he doesn't, girl. Don't believe it. That's what all men say. They all say this, and then they're going to hurt you at the end. So that is a little eye opener there. I let my past dictate my present and ruined my future. Bars. Anyway, so eventually he would text me and be like, this is not going anywhere. It's obvious that you're not interested. And I'm like, me? I'm not interested? You're obviously you have to be into some other women, because I'm just not. In my head, I was thinking I wasn't good enough, because I have trust issues. There's no way you would actually like me genuinely. He did. How do you know when to do so? That's the question. How do you know when to take that leap of faith? I don't know, but I didn't take it with him. Oh, sorry. Let me tell you how that one ended. So eventually he just texted me saying, you're not that interested. And I tried to tell him I was interested. I was just scared. He was like, don't worry about it. It should be natural. It should be more natural than this. And this is not natural. We weren't gelling together. And I gave that to him. But this is where my effed upness came in. Because I was thinking, you talking to another girl and you trying to play it off like you're not. And you trying to end things with me just so you can continue talking to the other girl. Y'all, that's crazy. That's a crazy way of thinking. And yet I think that way. So guy number 3. Guy number 3 lasted 2 months. Now, this may seem like I have a very active life. I don't. Especially the older I get, it slows down more. It's slowing down so much. Last year was all depression, so I wasn't really talking to anyone. But yeah, so guy number 3 was like 2 months. And I'm being generous with that one. But it lasted, it left an imprint in my history because of the outcome of it. Let me tell you, okay? Because all of these guys are connected. I'm trying to make this a smooth video so I can just edit less and less. But your girl talks too much and she talks too fast, and then just sometimes she goes on a tangent and then it doesn't make sense and then it just lacks continuity. Guy number 3. Guy number 3 and I met at my job, but back in 2017. We met in my job. Because 18, I was in the military for a short period of time, so it wasn't much activity with other guys. But yeah, met a job. One of my jobs in 2017. I've had a lot of jobs, so we're not going to talk about how many. Guy number 3. So, this guy is a demon because he's a liar, and I don't like liars. That's like the number one thing I always tell men. Don't lie to me. Met him at my job, 2017. He hits me up in 2018 and he goes, "Hey, long time no talk." I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He just was bad. He came at a time where guy number 2 left my heart open for some loving, and to be courted and stuff. And where guy number 1 left me with, I just wanted someone who wasn't a hoe. So the first guy, we call him John. Let's call guy number 2 Jacob. And then we can call guy number 3 Jingle. John, Jacob, Jingle. Okay. Guy number 3 is Jingle. And he was just so upfront about everything. Like, he just got out of a relationship, he's not really looking for anything. And in 2018, I was not looking for anything either. Now your girl is. Now she's serious. Now she wants a boyfriend that's real. And when I say real, I mean like honest. Why did I point to my heart? But then I was just like, I didn't care. 2018, I was what, 23, 22, 22, 23. I didn't care. Anyway, so we went out maybe all the time. And he just courted me and was like, "I'll pay for this, I'll pay for that." Now, I'm not one of those people who are like, "Don't worry about it, we can go Dutch." No, but I'm also not that person that's like, "Yeah, pay for everything." No, I'm reasonable, but if you're asking for my time, I do believe in, old school things. I do believe a man should pay if he's asking for your time and to wine and dine, But, whatever. Have your own opinion of that. I don't care. Yeah, we just spent so much time together. He even cooked for me. Where'd I do that at? Nowhere. Anyway. So, yeah, we spent all the time together. He was never really on his phone with me. So I didn't see anything suspicious. When I say that, you're probably like, "Girl, where's this going, girl? Where's this going?" I'm gonna tell you. So my camera position changed because it fell. So if you're like, that was a hard cut and it looks different, that's because my camera fell. We're rookies here. Okay. He was rarely on his phone with me, present. And he was just good fun. He was nice, decent, wholesome guy. Didn't bring him home to my mama because I don't trust people. And their true colors will show. rather soon. And plus, I remember I told you he was only like a 2-month thing at the most. At the most. The truth behind this guy was that he was not out of relationship yet. He was still very much in one. They were just fighting for almost 2 months. Anyway, so how did I find out? I just feel like someone was thinking that, and now I received it, and I'm going to tell you how I found out. I found out because I followed her. Yeah, me and her followed each other on Instagram. And she posted him, and I was like, oh, he looks familiar. And yeah, and they were still dealing with each other. When it comes to men like that, I can love you and leave you like that. So I blocked him. I will block you quick. If y'all haven't noticed, I will block you quick. Blocked him, blocked her. She couldn't follow me on Instagram no more. But yeah, he was the devil because they were still together. And the pictures that she posted of him were like them together, like really cute, like really cute. They weren't like invasive, but she was just like, even when we're not together, I still love you. I know you're probably thinking, they're gonna be able to get together. Yeah, they were together. John, Jacob, and Jingle. So John, Jacob, and Jingle. You're probably like, Bonnie, these are 3 different men, 3 different stories. Second one was your fault. What's the point? I'm going to tell you the point. The point is all 3 of them are very, very happy with their girlfriends. The third one is with the same girl. The second one is happy with his new girl. First one is happy with a new girl. All of them are in a relationship. Happy. Like happy. The second one is my fault. You're right. It is. But they're all happy in a relationship. And I was like, oh, this is a good story time. Because I know I can't be like the only female out there that has dated guys. And then as soon as they're done dating them, they're all in a relationship. And you're like, what was I then? Was I just someone that helped you pass the time? Like, because that was what you were for me, but was I that for you? That's rude. It's very rude. I was on Instagram and I texted 2 of my friends. I was like, yo, all the dudes I was talking to for my relationship. And my sister, because I was just like shocked. Like, what is wrong with me? But yeah, so yeah, I know I can't be the only one that has experienced this. Why is this my life? Why is this my story? Like, what? All of them. And let me tell y'all, this quarantine has gotten to me. I've been posting like some real rom-com stuff. Me. Like, I wish I could have a boo. I got this crush. I keep talking about this crush. And he don't know he my crush. But he is. We posted up with him. You know what I mean? Like texting him. Like, what you doing? Because every now and then everybody wants to be loved. How'd that Queen song go? Can anybody find me somebody to love? I've only had one. Really. I've only had one. Like one serious, like, hey, you're my boyfriend. I'm your girlfriend relationship. And now he's in the army. I haven't had a boo in a minute. You know what makes me mad? When people be like, oh, this is your time in quarantine to find yourself, to be with yourself. This is me raising my hand. What about those people who've always been by themselves, always loners, always doing them, happily doing them. What about them? Because we know ourselves very well. We know we're almost cursed. We know we're crazy. We know that we got a lot of things to work on, that we are working on it, that we, we're growing. What about us? Like, we've been single and by ourselves for, out of the 25 going on 26 years I've been alive, I've been by myself for 25 years. I ain't really asking y'all, so don't be thinking I'm trying to get y'all advice. I'm really asking God, so calm down. But that is my video. I don't have a sign off, really. I don't have an opening, and I don't think I want to. I like the simplicity of just starting a video and ending it. And you know what? I might just end it in mid.